SpongeBob SquarePants, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Squidward Tentacles, and Jimmy Neutron are among the many characters in Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. Players may select their favorite brawlers, learn their distinctive movesets, and kill adversaries with devastating supers. The game has a new single-player narrative as well as updated graphics, sounds, animations, modes, stages, mechanics, taunts, and movesets for all skill levels. Cinematic supers may be used to empower combatants and deliver deadly strikes to opponents.
We'll have to correct.
Welcome to Hogwarts' first Quidditch game of the season.
Harry Potter Quidditch Champions is a magical adventure game in which players take on the roles of iconic characters. The game provides a variety of gameplay choices, including career mode, exhibition matches, and player versus player. Plays can begin with friendly matches in the Weasley Burrow and proceed to tough events like the Quidditch World Cup. They may also personalize their game by leveling up and assigning skill points to each position. Players can also choose to play as themselves, displaying their own personalities through cosmetic options and traditional character designs. Dead by Daylight is a multiplayer game in which one player assumes the role of an unstoppable killer, while the other 4 players play as survivors striving to prevent a terrible death. The game has 9 murderers and 10 survivors. Killers may be anything from a deadly slasher to a terrible supernatural creature, and players must learn their unique abilities in order to stalk, catch, and sacrifice their victims. Each killer and survivor has a complex advancement system with attainable things that require experience, abilities, and an awareness of the environment. Garfield, a popular feline, returns to a frantic racing game. Players select their character and cart depending on their own characteristics and racing style. The goal is to sprint beyond the starting line and outperform opponents. Players can obtain an edge by using extra goods such as the pillow or the magic wand. The game supports up to 8 players in both local and online modes, including multiplayer support for up to 4 players in split-screen mode and 8 players in online mode. The game allows users to customize their avatars and carts to improve their performance on the course. Morbid: The Lords of Ire is a blood-soaked action-adventure that builds upon the acclaimed game Morbid: The Seven Acolytes. Players can engage in combat with horrifying creatures in a 3D environment using various weapons, equipment, and blessings. The game's advanced sanity system impacts the world based on combat choices, altering your perception of reality. They must face monstrous creatures in each level, explore diverse environments, and test their skills against formidable enemies and epic boss battles in this dark and twisted world.
Lords of Ire.
Cyber Citizen Shockman 2, A New Menace is a delightful blast from the past, blending classic run-and-gun action with quirky charm. The pixel art and catchy soundtrack capture the spirit of 16-bit era gaming, while the snappy controls make jumping and blasting through levels incredibly satisfying. Co-op mode adds a fun layer, making it perfect for quick sessions with a friend. It's a short but sweet experience that respects your time and delivers retro joy in spades. Fans of old-school action titles will find plenty to love here. Insurmountable is a first-person psychological horror game that takes place in a mystery building. Players must investigate a series of victims exposed to the same experimental chemical, see strange visions, and meet a cat named Tonya. Insurmountable, developed by Nightmare House 2, is a unique and exciting horror experience complete with hard puzzles, mechanics, and boss encounters. The game has an ominous soundtrack by The Living Tombstone, which immerses players in a realm of psychological fear. Players may engage with Tonya, petting and bonding with the feline friend. Unrailed is a cooperative multiplayer game in which players collaborate to create a train track across dynamically generated environments. They must master random interactions with the people, enhance their train, and keep it from derailing. Each planet is unique, and players must overcome new obstacles to stay on track. You may upgrade your train with a variety of choices, such as an atomic engine, Craftswagon, or supercharged. Players can play together with up to 4 others or compete against their friends in a 2 versus 2 game. Crash Drive 3 is a cross-platform multiplayer game in which players drive monster trucks, tanks, and other vehicles through an open universe. Players may take part in competitive events, level up, acquire new cars, and personalize their vehicles. The game has 10 exciting activities such as smashing a beach ball, capturing robbers, and stealing the king's crown. Players can also personalize their vehicles with nitro boosts and personalized number plates. Cross-platform multiplayer functionality enables users to play together or transition to a single-player mode. Children of Silentown is a fascinating and adorable point-and-click adventure game. Lucy, a scared youngster, has reached the age where she may investigate the mystery town and its perilous surrounds. The game has a distinct 2D visual style, soundtrack, and a cast of eccentric people and animals to interact with. Players may interact with other children in the village by playing minigames, and there is a cruel cat that is programmed to annoy Lucy at any given opportunity. To solve the mystery of Silentown, the game promotes exploring, puzzle solving, and mastering minigames. Conquistadorio is a charming blend of strategy and adventure with a quirky, offbeat personality that keeps things fresh. The pixel art style is colorful and detailed, making every new land you explore feel alive. Its turn-based mechanics are simple to learn yet offer enough depth to stay engaging for hours. The humor is dry and unexpected, giving the whole experience a unique flavor. Whether you're negotiating with eccentric locals or navigating unpredictable events, the game keeps you hooked with its unpredictable charm and satisfying sense of progression. Delta's Life is an interactive point-and-click adventure game set in a post-apocalyptic world where humans has been wiped out, leaving only failing service robots and humanoid lizards. The story revolves around Delta, a little service robot that must overcome the obstacles of this harsh planet in order to recover his missing friend. Key features include 25 hand-painted stages, hundreds of character animations, over 50 minigames, various characters with unique stories, fully animated cutscenes, and an original music that adds to the ambience. Robert Foster, a dedicated guy on a quest to rescue a kidnapped child from Union City, a megacity in a world ripped apart by wars and political upheaval, is the protagonist of the game. Union City looks to be a fortified utopia, but first impressions may be misleading. The game takes you on an engrossing adventure through a cyberpunk universe full of drama, comedy, and tension, with thought-provoking puzzles driving the fast-paced story. Players can undermine the dynamic game world, allowing them to unravel the riddles and find the truth behind Union City's surface.
Those eyes.
The Night of the Rabbit is a compelling story-driven journey in which little Jerry pursues an inquisitive white rabbit through the enchanted world of Mousewood. The residents of Mousewood are given tickets to a wonderful magic performance, but the price is outrageous and threatens their life. As the darkness deepens, the animals turn to Jerry, and the small lad faces his biggest battle. The game has a complex, multi-layered narrative with the animal residents inspired by short stories written by the developer. Over the course of 20 hours, the game provides an interesting and thought-provoking experience.
Hello?
Players confront flesh creatures, enormous mech robots, and cuddly kittens in maze-like dungeons in this bullet hell dungeon crawler. With over 40 different gun types and unique features like auto-aim bullets, long-range laser beams, or bursting rounds, enemy engagements are hard and not randomized. Players may also improve their characters' respawn timings and movement speed to better fit their gameplay style. Epic set-piece boss battles, skill advancements, a distinctive 2D graphics style, monster closet combat riddles, and a handcrafted, consistent experience are all included in the game. Rock of Ages 3. Make and Break is a delightfully chaotic blend of tower defense and arcade-style boulder-rolling mayhem. The quirky humor, historical satire, and Monty Python-esque art style make it a memorable experience from the start. What really shines is the level editor, letting players craft and share their own creative stages, adding tons of replay value. The physics-based gameplay feels satisfyingly unpredictable, and the variety of game modes keeps things fresh. It's a wacky, strategic, and hilariously fun ride that's hard to put down. Riddled Corpses EX is an 8-bit type and 16-bit type twin-stick shooter in the arcade style. Players must carefully select their characters, each with their own set of powers and special goods. The game has a fast-paced, engrossing gameplay with 60 frames per second frame rate. For added excitement, it includes a 2-player local cooperative option. With 6 characters, each with unique attributes and abilities, players may tailor their playstyle to their tastes. Players may compete on the internet leaderboard and enjoy high-quality chiptune music. Victor starts on an exciting voyage in his family's basement, encountering huge beasts and deadly opponents. Discover mysterious secrets, missing pages, and a Dracula in the basement. The ultimate goal of Jars, a tower defense game that blends riddles and tower defense features, is to destroy all of them. As each stage necessitates flexibility, quick thinking and smart preparation are required. The game has a distinct graphic style influenced by scary classics and hand-drawn artwork, recreating the atmosphere of a run-down cellar with a dash of dark humor.
Here, new challenges await around every corner.
Super Chariot is a 2D platformer that may be played solo or cooperatively. Players must steer the deceased king's wheeled casket across 25 stages and 5 colorful landscapes while avoiding taunts from the king's ghost. The game offers hours of interesting exploration, sliding sequences, and riches, thanks to its unique gameplay and clever physics engine. Players can play alone or with friends, traversing catacombs and crevasses, climbing and undertaking risky maneuvers. To conquer all stages and risks, the game takes skill, coordination, and courage. Cloud Gardens is a game that employs small landscapes to bring nature back to cities. Players plant seeds and repurpose abandoned things to create one-of-a-kind structures, boosting relaxation and creativity. Players can bring their concept to life using a wide variety of artifacts and plant life. Cloud Gardens also offers a platform for gardeners to share their creations, including looping films and generative soundscapes. The game mixes aspects of a garden simulator, dystopian landscape builder, and puzzle game, with the goal of providing a fulfilling experience that is free of aggravation. Insurmountable is a surprisingly gripping roguelike adventure that blends survival strategy with the harsh beauty of mountain climbing. Each decision feels weighty, whether you're choosing a path, rationing supplies, or facing random events that can turn deadly fast. The dynamic weather and permadeath system add real tension, while the narrative choices give your journey a personal touch. Visually, it's atmospheric and immersive, with hauntingly serene peaks that contrast the dangers ahead. If you enjoy strategic challenges with a touch of storytelling, this unique climb is absolutely worth the effort. Jack and Hat is an exciting platformer game set in the kingdom of Rireland, where Dr. Voodoo kidnaps Princess Riri. Jack, a repairman, is entrusted with restoring peace in the kingdom. He searches for energy crystals, the only power source capable of reaching the moon and thwarting Dr. Voodoo's worldwide dominance. The game has 20 huge levels, including secret ones, dramatic boss encounters, unlockable talents, a catchy chiptune music, and 7-8 hours of absorbing gameplay. Encounter the ultimate medieval madness in Grand Theft Horse. Take an amazing trip where classic GTA gameplay meets the charming realm of knights and princesses. The great tournament awaits, and you have the chance to win the Princess Love. Rise from brigand to real champion, leaving a trail of destruction and hilarity in your wake. In this medieval sandbox, the choice is yours. Unleash mayhem with swords, spears, and even unorthodox weapons such as turds. As a lowly peasant, you'll have to think outside the box to outwit your adversaries. Due to terrible occurrences, ancient deities have been obliterated from memory, leaving only shards of islands dangling in the sky. You have been entrusted with a holy mission to the land of gods as one of the few remaining shapeshifters, where you will unravel mysterious truths that hold the key to sustaining reality. You will explore the enormous open universe as a beautiful bird, full with puzzles, secrets, and ancient temples. The mysterious universe is created with a vivid and simple art style that transports you to a world unlike any other. Thanks everyone for watching. If you liked any one of these games, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hope to see you on the next one. And stay awesome!